lore notes. And we begin. Welcome back, everybody. Wait, is everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
fuck. Let me fix people's volumes. Because I remember that being an issue in the last session.
Yell as loud as you can.
Don't do that, please and thank you. Bro, please. Don't fucking yell. And also don't post gifs either. I value my computer.
So you put our voice on the correct volume?
I think I got it for everybody. I'm just setting everybody to 75% because I know that this group is a little bit louder than my group 1. But not too much louder. And I always set my group 1 to 80%. I don't know what rhythm bot is set to, however. And I hope not extremely loud. Yeah, that works. Turn it down to about a 40%. And now you enter into the maze of Elustrai. The halls around you echo with your footsteps as you enter into the maze. Your boots causing the ancient dust that lies on the ground to stir, and as it does so, to sparkle like starlight. The cavern itself seems to exude a mystical gauze as you journey within its depths, and within it you come across 4 grand doors. The first is marked with a 4-fingered claw. The second is marked with the symbol of the wind. The third is marked with a brilliant star, and the fourth has no mark, yet its door seems to be infected with creeping petrification. However, as you attempt to open the door, actually, never mind, sorry. You have the floor.
Sorry, I was writing them down. What were the symbols again on the doors, you said?
I'm also writing.
Yeah. A 4-fingered claw, a symbol of the wind, which is sort of like a 4-armed spiral, in a sense. A brilliant star, and nothing. The fourth door is
creeping what?
A creeping petrification. Kind of like, I would mostly compare it to rotting stone.
Okay.
But all the doors are made of stone?
Yes. A sort of
is the light
stone steely type texture.
Sorry, catch me up on. So we got to this room. We fought the bugs. She dipped, and then now
Correct.
we're just here in this room, and there's 4 doors. Are they like?
I should have clarified a little bit on a recap. So, last session, the party arrived in Little Innsmouth, and they met with the blacksmith Shali. Shali was a prophet of the god Mechanus, and she led them, as they were seemingly chosen by Mechanus, to the Maze of Elustrai, Mechanus' own ancient ruins, and has tasked you with uncovering the secrets of the maze. Now, as you have entered into the first area of the Maze of Elustrai, it is essentially a sort of cavernous type area with various twists and turns, but all of the twists and turns seem to have an end, and each of them leads to one of the doors. Additionally, as you travel through the caverns, you notice that the walls are not made of normal stone. It seems to be a sort of, not quite black, but a sort of like blackish gray metallic type of stone. And additionally, dust constantly covers the floor.
Where does the light come from on this cave?
I just assume you guys have like torches with you.
Okay, so there is no source of light at all here.
Alrighty. Well, Cadavillar will go towards the unmarked one to start with.
As you begin to approach the unmarked door and attempt to touch it, you instantly notice that the creeping petrification seems to rip up the door and almost attempt to grab your hand, but you are, I assume, at least you pull it away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the previous room and grab a mosquito corpse if there's any, like any unburned one from the woman.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to toss it at the door.
What are you grabbing?
The
One mosquito.
corp.
As you grab the severed limb, the corruption will instantly just kind of consume the limb and sort of absorb it into the door, and the corruption will spread even further, almost to a point where the door can no longer be opened.
I move to dust the floor in front of the door.
I go to the one with the star.
Hold on. Silver is quiet. I need to turn him up a little bit.
Yeah, Silver, your mic is a little, like, patchy.
Who is?
Silver.
That's better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Here. As you approach the doors marked with the star, you are unable to open it as it seems to be locked or barred from the other side.
Alright.
So, guys, anyone know how to get through here?
I would like to investigate the strange stones on the wall that you said, like the grayish stones.
Give me a perception check. Or a nature one. Or perception or nature.
While he does that, can I dust the floor in front of the doors?
Sure.
And can I investigate the claw door?
Give me an investigation check. That will be insufficient for investigating the stone. Though, given your background, give me that check with advantage. Aladdin. Or Bono.
Oh, okay. I have a nature, but it's +2. So what I roll here with the advantage, I just roll again?
Advantage is just roll again. And ToSho, that will also be insufficient to uncover it. Dang.
Unlucky.
Unfortunate. You're unable to uncover anything. However, I can tell you that due to your travels, you have not seen this type of stone anywhere before.
Well,
Even not knowing what it does, I'm gonna pick the stuff the woman left, the digging tools. I'm gonna use the pickaxe and try to break a small stone. I'm not gonna try to pick it up. I'm gonna leave it on the floor and see if anything happens when it falls on the floor.
As you break off a piece of the stone, nothing seems to happen. However, the inside of the stone, as you are able to break it off, does seem quartz-like.
Cadavillar is gonna go and attempt to open the dragon door.
So you open the four-fingered claw door, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. As you gaze into the room, you're able to see a stone chamber with a single pedestal in the room's center, and 4 large statues that stand tall in each of the corners of the room.
What do the statues look like?
Each of them appear to be sort of knightly-esque statues. One of them is holding a blade, one of them is holding a lance, one is holding a tome, and another is holding an axe.
So they're just a specific nondescript humanoid, and they're all knights, and they're all holding a different thing.
Correct. Also, are you in the room?
I mean, no, not yet.
Alright.
And then what was in the middle again?
A single pedestal with a button on it.
What's on the floor and ceiling?
The floor and ceiling, it is the same sort of dark rock and dust.
Alright, I'll step into the room and head towards the pedestal.
As you
I
step,
would love to follow.
me as well.
I'm also gonna go to the room.
I'll stand at the door.
alright. As the 4 of you enter the room, you're able to immediately feel the very essence of your being be drained from your body, as if something is sucking the life out of you. And as you enter the room, you will all drop to 1 HP.
Oh,
No save.
nice.
Can we know what is sucking our energy?
You do not know, but you do know that something is afoot here.
Hey guys, are y'all okay?
Do not enter this room. I yell.
Oh yeah, do any of you leave the room?
No. He went to the pedestal, right? I'm gonna see if he finds
Yeah,
anything
I
on the
want to
pedestal
look
first.
at the pedestal more. I don't want to touch anything yet.
Let's see here. Emblazoned on the stone button is the symbol of 2 crossed swords. But for the most part, that is all.
Wait. Can Doxis do a religion check on the swords? Is it of religious value?
It is not.
I'm gonna ask. Did you find anything on the pedestal?
So, sorry, it was an axe, a sword, a tome, and what else?
A lance.
A lance, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go investigate the statues closer, see if there's, anything on them of note.
I say to Bono, answering his question, it doesn't look similar to me. I've never seen something from my writings or learnings.
And as soon as he said it, I'll instantly leave the room.
Alright, Bono's leaving the room, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, as you leave the room, you're able to feel your energy instantly return to you. And you are no longer at 1 HP.
I would like to step closer to the axe statue.
Cadavillar and Zorg-Ul. Both of you give me investigation checks on the statues. Or, because Cadavillar is a wizard, you may give me an Arcana.
Yeah, investigation.
Ooh!
Or 26 total, actually. That's, yeah, natural 20, 26.
Alright. A natural 20 will be able to tell you that these statues are not construct, or we'll be able to tell you a couple things. One, that these statues are not constructs, meaning that they are not not living statues, I would suppose is how you would say it. In addition to that, they are, however, connected to both the button and the door on the other side of the room that leads further into the maze.
That's all I get?
Yes.
Okay.
And with a 16, that will essentially tell you a very similar thing. However, no, you're not Doxis. Never mind. Actually, Zorg-Ul, where are you from? I forget. Liveran?
Yes.
Alright, roll me a religion.
Oh, religion. Would that... Crap. Would that negate my -2, because don't they get a +2 or something?
Yeah, being from Liveran gives you a +4 on religion rolls, so you'd roll a d20 +2. This music is mega loud for me. 16. Right. That will be enough to tell you that as you are able to recall various legends and religious stories from your time in Liveran, you know that the lance, the axe, the sword, and the tome are all weapons of the goddess Ubiquita.
Alright. I will, if there's nothing else I can find in here, then I will, go to the altar and push the button.
As you press the button, each of the statues or one of the statues will alight.
Which one?
The tome.
I push it again.
As you press it again, the lance will alight.
I push it one more.
As you push it again, the axe will alight.
Alright, and I'll push it a fourth time.
And as you press it a fourth time, the sword will alight, and the door to the next room will open.
A very dangerous maze of mechanicus.
What door does that open?
The door to the next room.
Yeah, not one of the initial 4 ones.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are they still 1 HP in the room?
While you are in that room, yes, you are still 1 HP. However, when you leave, as Bono has now found out, you instantly regain all of your health.
No, guess I'm gonna tell him.
I'm feeling good again, guys. I think something with that room.
Doxis.
Obvious.
Doxis lounges out. Thanks for telling me now.
I'm not gonna go back, I'm just gonna... Can you see from the entrance the room that opened?
You cannot see the room that it opened, but it is a sort of hall. And within the hall seem to be not quite paintings, but sort of like, I guess the best way to describe it is like ancient Egyptian-style art along the walls.
Like hieroglyphs?
Kind of like hieroglyphs, yeah. But I'm pretty sure aren't hieroglyphs the writing and not the art?
Yeah, I don't know the name of the art, but it's kind of similar. It's
Yeah.
I only know the name in Portuguese. Let me translate it.
I immediately enter the hall.
Yeah, Cadavillar
Oh yeah,
will proceed as
John.
well.
As you were just chilling outside, what are you doing?
I'm observing everything that's going on and debating whether or not I want to even step foot into the room.
Oh, it just called a rock painting. The name.
Oh, nice.
So there's one door, one of the 4 main doors we didn't try to open, right? I think it's the wind one. I'm gonna go to the other 2 doors and see if any of them are open.
The wind one is closed in the same manner that the brilliant star door is closed.
No, I'll decide to go into the 1 HP room now.
I also just realized, music cut out because I forgot to loop it. I'm
Oh, yeah,
dumb.
So there's a maze, a mini maze connecting all the doors, right? It's not. Do I notice any changes on the maze?
Oh, you do not notice any changes on the maze, no.
Okay, so it's not something so complicated that I would get lost from where it came, right?
Right. This part of the maze, at least, is very straightforward, it seems.
Okay, I'm gonna notice, since the rock inside was quartz, I'm gonna collect a bunch of stones and smash them into pieces just to use as a guide if we need further into the ruins.
Give me a strength roll, real quick.
What is he doing?
Strength roll.
For
You get 13 quartz. Wow.
Oh.
And if I smashing them already in tiny pieces, right?
Yeah. That's what I imagined you were doing. You were kind of like picking them off the wall and breaking them to get the quartz out.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, and I assume all of you are in the hallway now?
In the next hallway, yeah, that Cadavillar opened up.
Yeah, Doxis begrudgingly says, I guess I'm gonna have to go through this again, as he walks back into the 1 HP room. going into a slug as he walks through to the next room.
Also, Doxis, as you're a paladin, I forgot to mention this, you're able to tell that the energy within that room that is likely causing that effect is extremely dark and almost demonic, and absolutely demonic in nature.
Yes.
God, and now I'm just imagining Doxis is just like a lion version of the Doomslayer. The
I'm Lion
Doxis.
John Souls.
If I could animate, I would make Doxis, and it's just the Doomer, the fucking lion. But as you go through the halls, you're able to see that along the walls is essentially kind of like crude art depicting what appears to be several demons in worship to a massive man-like creature with horns. It's much more man than anything else. It is not like a tiefling, as it is still human in nature. It bears incredibly sharp fangs, wings, and seems to what's the word I'm looking for here? Observe absolute control over all the demons that are painted on the walls.
Since we're in a hallway, I'm gonna see if there are any traps on the hallway while we're moving.
Alright.
Demons!
Give me an investigation check.
Demons,
You do not
guys.
find any traps.
Alright, we proceed forward.
Right.
Or at least Cadavillar does down the hallway.
I follow immediately behind.
Upon entering the next room, you're able to see that this one is cavernous and pitch black, save for a few spots in the center, bottom left corner, near the exit and entrance door, the bottom right corner, and the left center of the room, and the top left of the room. And they are all illuminated by seemingly glowing plant life. Engraved on the room's ceiling is Underdark runes. And
I can read those.
yeah, Cadavillar being a lore reasons can read Underdark. And it says, "Perspective from the second pantheon of origin shall light the way." And let me kind of like draw out what the room sort of looks like. Blap, blap,
Also,
blap.
While they're drawing, I'm gonna investigate the plant and see if there's any that I can collect.
Hold on. I'm drawing. Who is watching TV?
Sorry.
Can you like
It-
not?
I'm not watching it.
Oh, can you turn it down?
I'm pretty sure there's like a setting in Discord for that.
Yeah, nice suppression.
Yeah, it's kind of godlike.
Yeah, I'm using right now because I have the AC on. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Is better.
You're all good.
Yeah.
I look at the paintings. Can I observe the paintings?
One moment, please.
He's drawing out the room.
I do be
Yeah.
drawing.
He do be drawing though.
He do be
Also,
do.
sorry about
I do be making new domino pieces though, cause this looks ugly as sin.
It looks like a black die missing 2 dots.
So essentially, the white spots are the areas that are illuminated. And Bono, you said you were gonna
Where is it?
investigate the plants.
Yeah, and see if there's any place that I can collect them. If there's a place with them in abundance or something.
Give me a nature check.
And what did it say exactly? Something second pantheon of origin.
Yeah. Let me find it. Perspective from the second pantheon of origin shall light the way.
Got a 19.
That'll be sufficient to tell you that these plants are glowroot, which are native to Ghislaine, as well as the shores of northwestern Darfui.
I'm gonna guess they're common, since I know
Yes,
them.
they're common
Okay.
in those regions.
Okay, I'm gonna pick some from the one closest to the entrance.
Also,
Can I make
has anybody gone past the first area, the first little glow
No.
root?
No. And
Okay.
can I roll a check to see what it means by Pantheon?
Sure. Give me a religion check. I can actually just tell you, the pantheons are essentially the collection of gods. So, for example,
Yeah.
the
I know what a
courts.
Pantheon is, but what does it mean by like the second?
It means that the second pantheon.
Which
I
one's second?
I proceed to the very center of the room.
Right. Who's doing that?
Me, Zorg.
Okay. Let me roll a thing.
Alright.
As you walk through the room, you feel something slash at you from the darkness. Oh, and I don't believe that'll hit.
It does not.
It'll ting off your armor, and you are able to walk to the center of the room.
Cadavillar, seeing that, will light a torch.
As you
What was that?
as you light your torch, shadows will immediately leap out from the darkness to snuff it.
Guys,
What's up?
I'm gonna throw on the hill roots towards where he walked and see if the shadows will also leap on it.
Oh, you're chewing on the glow root, right?
Yeah, the glow roots, sorry.
As you carry the glow root with you, the light follows you as well, and the shadows do not attack you. Also,
Okay,
who was the person that was investigating the paintings?
me.
Give me a... Give me a nature check.
Nature?
Yes.
Hold on, what's my nature again?
Actually, wait. Are you from Liveran?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Zidane.
Cringe. Not 3 people from Liveran. Actually, wait. It's on your character sheets. Why am I asking? It's Doxis and Zorg-Ul that are from there.
Can I do a check? Because I was thinking about checking out what the paintings could mean.
ToSho, you will be able to tell that the creature in the painting is very similar to a Dhampir, but it seems to be much more powerful and much different than a regular Dhampir.
I know what Dampiers are.
Since I noticed with the glow roots the shadows do not attack, I'm gonna say,
I think we should use the glow roots here.
and I'm gonna try to walk to the middle of the room now with the glow roots.
You walk to the middle of the room.
Cool off the wall.
Okay, is there anything here in the middle of the room, or?
No. Also, Cadavillar, would you like to inform your party of what you know?
No, not yet.
No. No. Smile.
I'm gonna try to also pick a bit of the glow roots here and put on the middle right and the top right where the lights are. There's no lights.
Right. You place them in the room. You now have more areas to travel to.
What did he just do?
Oh, I cut out. He placed glow root in the middle right and the top right of the room.
So Doxis is gonna go into this dark room. Can I cast Dark Vision to see more?
You may, but as you invoke Dark Vision, it does not seem to clear up the inky blackness.
Is there anything that's been uncovered?
The only thing that's been uncovered is by Cadavillar. I don't remember his name for a second. And he has not told the party yet. Unless anybody else here speaks Underdark.
I would like to pull up a clump of the glow root from the center.
A what?
And
Oh, a clump of glow root from the center. Got it.
Is Underdark as similar to Undercommon, no, right? Underdark is something more magical, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a magical darkness.
Okay, I want to know Undercommon.
and I would like to
music to
slowly
ease my
walk.
nerves.
Wait. Oh, you were asking about the language, not the darkness itself. I believe... Deadrixc, is Undercommon and Underdark the same language?
Undercommon is the language of the Underdark.
Okay, nice. Then, Bono, you would be able to read that.
Okay, so...
Yeah, you'd be able to read
I'll-
the runes on the ceiling.
Okay, I'll go read it and I'll read it aloud.
Alright. And it will say, perspective from the second pantheon of origin shall light the way.
Cadavillar will take just one of the roots, doesn't want to like tear up a bunch, and he's gonna walk to the top center light.
Top center light, which is...
The Pantheon of Origin?
Pantheon of origin, yeah.
The top center light or the top left right?
Mm-hmm. Top center.
Got it. You stand in the top center.
Does anything look different?
Not from this angle, no. But some roots on the wall seem to be like they could be coming together to something, as if they were placed there purposely.
Oh, there's roots on the wall.
Yeah, there's glow roots like on the wall as well.
Okay, didn't mention that initially.
Apologies.
Okay, then, where on the wall are they most, like, which side of the wall do they seem most, like,
Bottom right, I would say.
on the bottom right side of the wall?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll go to the, top left wall, then.
Right. As you go to the top
Yeah.
left, the vines will begin to line up. And they will actually form runes. This time, it'll say the following. Blind the dark with the divine, for it shall kill its shining lights. That's supposed to say blinding. I'm dumb.
Blinding the dark? Okay.
No, that is supposed to be shining. I'm just dumb. I'm all over the
So-
place tonight.
So, yeah, give it to us again, then.
Blind the dark with the divine, for it shall kill its shining lights. Posted it in D&D commands.
Alrighty. Cadavillar is gonna go around and start picking all of the roots.
Oh, are you clearing out just spots of light?
Yeah, he's basically just uprooting and then carrying as many as he can. He's just uprooting all of them.
All right.
Okay, so we're putting the lights everywhere that the spots are?
He doesn't say anything. He just starts going around and uprooting light and uprooting plants.
Doxis, make sure to at least grab one glow root before
Right.
it takes.
As
I'm
Cadavillar
also
begins
gonna-
to greedily
I'm also gonna grab some glow root before everything goes dark.
As Cadavillar
Yeah,
begins
yeah.
to greedily grab the glow root, the shadows will pierce out at him. But it will...
Don't I have one with me?
Yes, yes, you do. However, the shadows do not appreciate greed.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Annoying. Worthless. Then Cadavillar will say to everyone else, everyone, uproot the plants. Then he will just start uprooting ones in his own little area.
Who all is uprooting everything?
I'm going to go with
I'm just gonna
plants.
pick one more and like try to put it on my shell. And that's it.
I will help the dragon.
Why? To Deadrixc, why are we uprooting the plants?
Fail RP.
Listen, if you want to proceed.
So it's just John and Cadavillar that are trying to uproot everything?
Doxis is gonna kind of stand aside and just kind of study the walls and just the surrounding area to see if uprooting is changing anything.
It does
Well,
not seem to be
Cadavillar will
changing
not-
it, but it does seem to be making the darkness much more angry and much more vast.
He won't uproot enough for it to lash out again as he did
Yeah,
as it did
I was
last
about to
time,
roll it
but-
for you.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm gonna.
Cadavillar's getting stabbed by the darkness.
Oh, is that a down? Since do we only have 1 HP
Wait,
here?
so
still?
even when I was no, we don't. So even when I wasn't picking as many as I could, I was just picking in this one area.
Yeah, when you were only picking one at a time or a couple, just to kind of like keep with you, the darkness was not attacking. However, now as you are maliciously trying to uproot and destroy the light, it is beginning to strike out at you.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to ask guidance to Ballarat, since he's the helps. I think at the Lost Souls. And I
D10
think
plus 6.
I
Ow,
might-
yeah. Hey,
might
Cadavillar, update your HP for me real quick. So,
It's at 3.
Hmm?
It's at 3.
no, when you leveled up last session.
I know. I have 16 max HP. It's at 3. I'd be unconscious.
No, you wouldn't.
I would, if I didn't have increased HP, I would be unconscious.
Dogu.
I'm gonna ask guidance for Ballarat here, since he guides the Lost Souls on the dark. Since we're on darkness right now, and I believe this might be it, since the Divine Light or something like this.
As you as you pray to Ballarat, I don't know why I found that so hard to say. A light will begin to shine from the center of the room, and the glow root you have gathered will begin to sort of like conglomerate and then burst, lighting the room and scattering the darkness. The plants will begin to wither as they are now in direct light, and the door to the next room will open.
Okay, I'm gonna hope one of the glow roots that I picked is fine, and I'm just gonna
Was it
plant
like
it on the
put?
dark.
Was it like was it put away?
Yeah, I had one on my shell, like on the belly. Would be? I don't know if
If it
would
was, like,
survive.
If it was out, okay. If it was not stored when the light happened, it would have withered.
Oh, okay. So they all died. I only had one and was like on my shell, like on the belly. So I'll go to
Sadly.
the next room.
Sad guy.
Oh, my plant died.
Right, as you travel to the next room, on this wall, you're able to see a single throne with what appears to be an elven figure sitting upon it. However,
Is Cadavillar still hurt?
Yeah, he's chilling in the room because he almost got one shot.
he got stabbed.
Real quick, Doxis is gonna say, "You are in no need of this, Dragonborn, but your idiot behaviors are gonna get you killed." And Doxis is gonna cast Lay on Hands to heal him at least a little bit.
Heal. It is. I think it's your level
It's
times
2 times
5,
5.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
So you have 10 lay on hand points. Would you like to heal Cadavillar?
I'm not gonna heal him to full.
Well, you can't.
You
heal
can't
full.
heal him to full.
Or I'm not at least gonna expend 10 points on him.
How many are you giving me?
I'll give you 7 for good
All
luck.
right. Cadavillar will look at you and hiss. Fine then. Please do proceed to the next room. I will sit here and listen to your cries of anguish, and will retrieve your corpse.
Oh shit! One thing that I forgot is I have a journal. I'm drawing this stuff, especially the paintings also on the journal, but not paying too much attention to them. Basically, just drawing them.
Ooh, good eye. Also, meanwhile, as Cadavillar is being extremely edgy, he's now at 10 HP. Wow.
Yeah, I'm still going to now proceed into the next room and gonna start taking a short rest.
I'm gonna always, when I enter the halls, and the rooms, I'm always gonna check for traps. So I'm always gonna roll perception on the hallways.
Yeah.
Check for traps.
Let's see here. How do I want to describe this painting? I know. Anyway, it is sort of like a darkened elf sitting on a throne of misty shadow, and in his hand is a long scepter. Around him are various creatures, some of them with one eye, some of them are short and stout like dwarves, but not quite. Some of them with tentacles sprouting from their face. Some of them are Dragonborn, even. And some of them are similar to the elf that sits on the throne himself.
They don't seem quite like the creatures we see today. They seem to be a bit corrupted, I would assume. Is it something similar like we saw on the door that is corrupted?
It is not. These are actual, paintings, I would suppose. Kind of like relics of the past. I would probably best describe them as, sort of like Egyptian hieroglyphic paintings, or, cave paintings from caveman days.
Caveman days.
Onga.
I would like to slowly approach the middle throne and investigate.
In the next room?
Yes.
Alright, one moment, please. Oh yeah, and Cadavillar, you're just sitting in the hallway, chilling, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah.
Tactical short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Shasha! He's so cool.
While I'm drawing, I'm gonna notice the throne and the scepter are a bit weird. Can I investigate them on the drawing if I notice something?
They don't seem weird. They seem weird as, I guess, symbolism in a sense, but for the most part, they seem just normal. They don't give off any arcane energy or whatnot.
Okay, I'm done. Gonna finish drawing, close the book, and go to. Oh, and I investigated the hallway. I got a D19. I don't know if I get something here for traps.
There's no traps.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same.
Not
Go
yet.
into the main room to see if there's any traps.
So is everybody going to the next room?
Yes. Yeah.
Except Cadavillar? There do be no traps, though. Alright, hold on. I'm constantly rewriting the names, just so I can remember them better. Because this is 5 people instead of 4. It's a little bit harder. Either way, as you enter this room, you're able to see that despite this maze being as old as seemingly as old as Narafel itself, this room appears to be in perfect and pristine condition. Gold symbols, hieroglyphs, and scenes are carved into the stone walls, and depict one-eyed insect-like creatures in worship to a central figure that is shown on the ceiling in gold. These figures on the walls appear to be more humanoid versions of the Drugetan flies that you fought outside. They have these same sort of not quite, sort of like dragon-like maw with a single eye and a large mane. However, the rest of their body appears to be much more humanoid, as well as mildly draconic in nature. The figure on the ceiling is a very similar thing. It is a humanoid Drugetan fly with 100 arms and hands, and it has a steely, one-eyed gaze that stares intently at the altar below. The altar itself is a strange yet perfect blend between both stone and gold, with a pool of water surrounding it. Atop the altar, there are a few items, as well as what appears to be a sealed compartment of sort with a lotus over it. A lotus engraved over it, I should probably say. Who's pinging me? Oh, Radiant. The items include 2 small chests, engraved depictions of a shattered hand, a whole hand set aflame, a flower in a rushing stream, and a winding road. Additionally, on the corner of the table is a short sword, an ancient tome, a lance, and an axe.
Okay, so that's again, it's the symbol of the god. Did I forget the name?
Ubiquita.
Like yeah.
I walk over to the tome.
One moment, please. Somebody's asking me about something. Alright. You walk over to the tome. It essentially just seems like a normal book.
This is
No,
a
that's
normal book.
Except it's sort of like embroidered with gold like everything else in the room seems to be.
I'm gonna find it weird here since everything is preserved. Can I notice any illusions or anything? I don't know how to check for that.
As you are not a caster, I don't believe you can check it. But Doxis can check it, and Doxis, John, as well as Cadavillar can all check it.
I'm gonna ask them to check it, babe.
Would you like to go into the hallway and ask Cadavillar to stop being edgy?
I'm gonna ask for Doxis since it's right next to me.
Alright.
So I know that it's statues of Ubiquita, right?
They're not statues.
Or not like statues, but like representations of
The weapons on the table are the same as those of Ubiquita. That is true. But for everything else, they are not, as far as you know.
I would like to bring up with them. Do you recall the pattern we had when pressing the altar?
I think I do.
I'll do the check for illusions. What is that?
That would be an Arcana check, which I believe is intelligence. I want to say.
Yeah.
It's either intelligence or whatever your casting modifier is, but I want to say it's intelligence.
Do
It's
the
intelligence.
books
Cringe.
does the tome, lance, axe, and what else?
A tome, a lance, an axe, and a sword.
Do they look like they can be moved? Do I need to investigate that?
They can be moved. They're just sort of lying on the table, I suppose.
I'll cast that check. Unfortunate.
Unlucky. You're unable to tell if there are any illusions at place here.
Doxis says, I can't tell. Perhaps there's something, but I can't detect.
I'm gonna go next to the table and ask John if he's gonna do anything with the weapons.
I think I'm gonna pick up the book. I pick up the book.
You have picked up the book. Do you do anything with it?
I open it.
As you open the book, you're able to see that the pages are written in a language that you are not able to understand.
Looks like gibberish to me.
Let me see.
Is it under common? Can I read it?
It is not undercommon.
Is it since I know a bit of language, does it look like any language I ever saw, or is it literally gibberish?
To you, it looks essentially like literal chicken scratch, like something kind of just scrawled through the pages in various lines and marks.
I never saw anything like this.
The
Oh,
Doxis.
tell me when my short rest ends, by the way.
That's gonna be in a while, because that's
Yeah,
like half an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
Just drink a potion.
I don't have any.
Then ask your
Look,
party and stop
You're the
being
one
edgy.
who hit me with a D10 plus 6, which isn't even attainable by normal means. All right.
Yeah, it is a Narfel. Why do you think you have those stats? Additionally,
Well,
I'm
it's
not
ridiculous.
the one that told you to start uprooting the entire place. It's very clear. Something's trying to kill you. Oh, just to get things moving along, I'll allow you to recover your HP now.
All right.
It's me. I'm the darkness. Smile. I said.
Cadavillar, after you guys, I imagine, have just been poking around in the room for an hour, will come in, see you with the book, and come over and just extend his hands.
He
in a
burns the
very
book.
kind of give me gesture.
Gimme.
I hand him the book.
All right, I'm gonna sit down and start ritually casting comprehend. You know what? No, I'm just gonna cast it now. So, tell me, what's this book say?
What are you casting?
Comprehend languages.
One moment, please. Na, 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 na. Where did I put this? Da, 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 da. I love this music.
Madness.
Is there madness? Yes, there is in fact madness. Comprehend text or comprehend language?
Comprehend language. I don't think comprehend text is a spell.
Touching the surface. Written. Alright. You're able to tell, I do not have the exact wording written down, but essentially, this is a ancient religious text that speaks of a time possibly even before the court arrived into Narfell. It makes no mentions of places such as Elustrai. It makes no mentions of even the other more ancient nations, such as Claudia, the court, anything. It does, however, mention it mentions a bronze pantheon of gods, as well as a couple domains. You find specifically these names: the ruler of hell, the vampire king; ruler of the Underdark, the craven drow; ruler of the caverns, the ascended insectoid; the ruler of the sea, the great Lamia and Gargoyle; ruler of the land, the Chimera, who it does has a name, Enola; ruler of the mountains, the prophet Cyclops; ruler of the sky, the Draconic; ruler of the astral, the sleeping awoken Noel; and then ruler of the stars, the gazing sister, Yule. And I'll post those in chat real quick.
Just rolled for nothing.
When I do get, I will say this is meta, but I don't have those characters named yet. So I was not expecting that. When I do get the characters named, I will DM them to you.
Maybe we name them now.
Unfortunately, I do not have time to do that.
The Vampire King Buffa.
Any other text I can see and not understand that I can touch?
Not that I have. No.
While that's all going on, I pick up a chest.
In the chest, you find 4 gold bars.
All right, and then there's the pool, the little fountain. There's the statue with the Elven King on it. Then there's the chest, and there was like a little table where all the 4 artifacts were on. What else was in here?
I'll just repost the thing.
Isn't there like a insect or something above us?
Yeah,
Yeah, is that the ascended insectoid?
that is.
Okay.
Doxis walks to Cadavillar and says, "Give me the book."
You can't read it.
I don't care. Doxis proceeds to try and rip the book out of Cadavillar's hand.
Alright,
Alright.
getting spell cast on you.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
We doing this?
I
Are we
suppose
ready
so.
for the fight? Let's go.
It's session 2 and it's already PvP.
I mean, don't rip something out of someone's hands. That's a good way to do that.
Alright. Roll initiative, I suppose.
While they do that, can I investigate the altar? I'm just
Sure.
gonna ignore them.
I'm also gonna ignore them, and I'm gonna go check the flower, since it's something I'm more familiar with.
It's not a flower in and of itself. It is a sort of carving of a lotus in the center.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check
Ah,
it.
that's a 3.
That's
Alright,
8.
Cadavillar goes first.
Ray of Sickness. So...
Fucking
20.
Christ!
Are we all just
That
rolling?
is a 22 to hit. So that's 2d8 poison damage.
Put your modifiers in your roll, damn it.
I know my modifiers, so...
Yeah, but I don't, and I don't care to look them up.
Then don't look them up. Trust me.
If there's one thing I've ever learned in my time of DMing, it's to never trust D&D players.
Ugh.
Yeah, I totally rolled a 5, but add like
A 5 will
10
be
to it.
insufficient.
Alright, make a Alright, you take 7 points of poison damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking Christ.
For the
What is that
lotus,
gonna
Constitution saving throw.
I play some battle music on my lute.
Alright. You encourage the idiots.
Alright, you save.
He's so fucking powerful.
Don't mess with me.
Alright, ToSho, it's your turn. Do you retaliate?
I don't pull out my longsword, but I use my claws, which is
Crit him. Crit him.
That just hits.
and then
Unfortunate. Doesn't that adds your strength modifier as well, doesn't it?
oh yeah, +5. So
Huh, you have 42.
that's
Alright.
6 damage, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going. Oh, Doxis says, "I'm not going to kill you. Just give me the book."
I will kill you for this transgression.
Sir, I don't think you can kill him. That's a paladin with 30 HP.
I can do disadvantage on all attacks, though.
You're a wizard in a corner. What are you going to do?
Enough.
No, you're not.
So...
I very threateningly, if you both don't stop, I will end this.
It's fucking Minotaur.
I mean, I'm not the one assaulting, so Cadavillar waits for you to end it.
End it, please. Anyway, who's not being chaotic stupid?
I'm trying to check the lotus carving. Since the carving, I guess, just the perception here.
Yeah.
That I can check.
Give me that perception, though. And then, John, you're just fucking playing on your loot.
Fucking
That's
hell.
unfortunate. Bono is not getting good rolls today. That is unfortunate. You're able to tell. I will say, just from looking at it and investigating it, you're able to tell that what the lotus is on appears to be a compartment that will open when a sort of ritual is complete.
And it's on top of the water pool.
I cut out. What happened?
It's on top of the water pool, the lotus.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, back to chaotic
Yeah.
stupid.
Doxis-
Cadavillar, it's your
No,
turn.
no, it's my turn. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry,
cast
sorry.
Ray of Sickness again if the Minotaur doesn't intervene.
I intervene. I step between them.
Alright. Then I don't cast it.
Add your
Cadavillar's- I know.
Deadrixc. I'm gonna have to just pull you aside for a second. Add your things to your modifier for the love
It's
of
extra
God.
typing. That my modifier remains the same. It's a +6.
I
It's not
don't. I
changed.
don't care. Add it anyway.
I'm
Because
not-
listen. If I'm in the heat of, I'm in the middle of like battle or something. I'm just trying to get everything done quickly. I don't want to have to
there's no need
constantly
pick
flip
out
between
extra
your stuff.
modifiers. I know my stuff.
But
That's why
Yeah,
I tell
but
the
I
player to
don't
know
feel
my
like checking
thing.
it every time.
Then don't.
No, add it to your thing.
I will add it once per game.
I will remove you from this game.
I will. OB will not change mid-session. So here, it's a plus. Here, I'll roll another one for you, just so you'll know.
I will personally
+6.
divine
Boom.
smite you out of this game.
There. So it's a +6 for all my spell attacks. You'll know that now.
Literally, just fucking add it to your rolls, dude. It
It's not a
takes
big deal.
-1 seconds.
It also takes -1 seconds to not worry about it.
he will forget it, and you'll get pissed once.
And I'll remind him. It's not.
Alright,
Anyway, besides
Stop
the point.
fighting.
Yeah.
You guys need to hide for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Cadavillar will say,
I'm gonna start looking at some people on the list. Oh my gosh.
I am busy trying to research. Keep your thing in check.
Doxis puts his claws away and says, "Can I at least look at the cover?" Brightly.
Cover says nothing.
Please.
No.
Doxis has had enough of this exchange. Obviously, this fight would go his way, so he controls himself and lets Cadavillar keep the book.
Alright. Zorg-Ul, are you gonna back down as well, now that things are de-escalating?
Yes.
I-
And
Alrighty then.
I stuff the gold bars into my pack.
Alrighty then! One moment, please.
That's not real
I need to
gold
record.
bars.
I need to record everybody's position on a MS Paint map.
You just put poo-poo on your bag.
Poop.
That's
LOL.
at least it guarantees a certain pickpocket staying out of my bag.
It leaves a certain about to get blasted with a laser mark on your bag.
Wait, what?
Divine defense mechanisms.
Wait, what'd you say? Did you say laser beam?
Yep. One moment, please. I am drawing things.
Divine freedom all ran upon you.
Oh no.
I have a feeling these gold bars are about to leave my pack very quickly.
Yeah, I was waiting for the confusion to end to say Cadavillar that I think we're on a room that is filled with covered by an illusion. That happened.
Close that. Just don't save it. Oh no. John. Zorg-Ul. Wait, who took the gold bars?
I did, Zorg.
Oh, you moved. Nice.
Yes. Well, I mean, okay, so technically, earlier I asked to pick up the chest.
Yeah, you
They
picked.
start.
I assumed you just like picked it up and started looking in it.
Well, I picked it up, and then they got in a fight, so I stepped between them with the chest in my hands. Then I put the gold in my bag.
And as you place the gold in your bag, okay, so that means I just have to erase one person to re-add that.
But so as it goes in my bag, or as I pick it up?
As you put it in your bag, as if
Okay.
meaning to. I assume you mean to take it with you.
I mean, instead of holding 4 gold bricks in my hands, instead of holding a chest, kinda. Not like with the intent to leave, but
Like, I guess, let me ask this. Intending to leave the room with the gold bars.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. As you do so...
Why is there an egg in the middle of the room?
I'm sorry. That got me. The egg is the altar, and above the altar, the eye of the creature that was on the ceiling will pop out, and a small little flying orb will set its sights on Zorg-Ul. It will speak telepathically. Traveler, you have stolen goods from the temple. Please relinquish them now.
Can everyone hear it, or just him?
Just Zorg-Ul.
Talking to any of them, I move to the center of the room and simply place the gold bars onto the center of the altar.
As you place them onto the center of the altar, the eye will immediately blast them with lasers. And they will melt, and they will sort of, almost as if intentionally, move down the altar and into the stream, sort of making it into a semi-gold liquid type thing.
I'm gonna assume this is not something I can investigate. The orb that came out flying. Probably
No.
something out of my understanding.
Out of understanding, I would say. Everyone sees this happen, by the way.
I would like to investigate this new mixture of water gold.
As you investigate the liquid gold, you're able to see that it is just as cold as water and just as liquid. It seems to be just a sort of, quite literally, golden water. It's not piss.
It's an egg yolk.
I drink it.
Lead
Zorg-Ul's drinking the water, correct?
The gold thing, I think.
Yeah, Zorg-Ul, you are drinking it.
Because I'm thirsty, yes.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what?
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Don't nat one. Please don't fucking nat one. Okay, that's good.
Oof.
The good news is, you're not dead. The bad news is, you just drank liquid gold. And I will give you your consequences on that later, as that is going to be a slow-acting, painful experience.
Oh, sorry.
Heavy metal poisoning. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the weapons and I'm gonna put them on the water and see if anything happens except the tome.
Right. As you put the weapons into the water, they will also begin to melt. And all of the symbols on the table will light up, and the center compartment will open.
Oh, even without the tome there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just required some of the gold to be melted down.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna go to the compartment and see if there's anything there.
Alright, it is a solid gold orb, similar to the eye on the ceiling, except obviously it's not an eye.
I'm gonna grab it with the intent to leave and see if the orb on the ceiling will pop out again.
It does not react, and the door to the next room will open.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna put it on my backpack, the orb. So it's just a golden orb, or is it a golden eye orb?
It's kind of like, I would describe it as like, have you ever played a Pokemon game?
Yeah.
You know, like how the giant gold nuggets look, where it's just like one giant ball of gold.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
like the. I'm imagining stuff like the Treasure Planet. You ever saw that movie?
Yeah.
Like the golden
Yeah.
orb there.
I
That's
love that
that's
movie.
about accurate.
Nice. And I'm gonna go to the. Is there a hallway again?
There is. And is the rest of the party leaving the room as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
just
gonna
look at
before we
what-
leave. I'm gonna say.
Be careful with that tome. You should probably leave it.
And I'm gonna leave.
Bono leaves the room. Alright, Cadavillar, are you leaving the tome?
We're just reading the room one more time.
Alrighty. Da-da-da-da.
4 gold bars each. So did he take all the gold, or?
He took 4
None.
gold bars from one chest. There are still, remaining from the things on the table, there is still a chest with 4 gold bars in it, and the tome.
And great depictions. Flower rushing stream. These depictions, where are they? Are they on the altar, or?
The depictions, they are on the altar, that is correct.
Okay.
The ones that are not on the altar are the worshipping figures and the 100-handed insectoid.
Would any of these look familiar, especially now that with the knowledge I've gotten from the book, or would I know anything about these pictures?
You would. These are most definite. This is kind of like a religious text to that god. The best way I can describe it is sort of like, probably like the Buddha. I would most
So
closely
all
say
of
it.
these symbols, the shattered hand, the whole hand set aflame, flower in a rushing stream, and winding
Yes.
road, those all
Mm.
represent this same person?
It's essentially casting. Hold on, I gotta hit my eye. It essentially tells how the insectoid achieved their own ascension by casting aside the greedy nature of their race and quite literally just standing aside from all worldly desires.
Cadavillar will attempt to leave with the book.
Okay, is anyone else in the room with Cadavillar?
No, I'm on the hallway, right?
I don't believe so.
No, it's
I
just
think
him.
it might just be.
So, Cadavillar, we're gonna have some one-on-one.
Okay.
As you attempt to leave the room, it will slam shut, and the orb will once again come flying out. Traveler, you are attempting to leave with sacred goods. Please relinquish them now.
Cadavillar will put the book on the floor, open it, and just begin to transcribe it right then and there into another book that he has.
Alright. You copy down the book.
Alright, as soon as that is done, he will go and set the book back on the table where he found it. He's not going to throw it into the water.
Alright. Are you setting the golden one back, right?
I didn't take any gold, I just took the book. The special book, the tome.
Yeah. The special book
Yeah.
is golden.
Okay, then yeah, the golden one he will set back on the table.
Alright. Thank you, Traveler. And it will float back into its eye socket.
Suppose they didn't have parchment or...
It was...
violence.
Here's how I would describe it. It's sort of like literal gilded leather, and then
Yeah.
on the pages it's like golden ink.
Yeah. I suppose they didn't have parchment back then. No matter. And then he will proceed out.
Cadavillar do be kinda edgy, though. Alright?
He's a fucking necromancer.
Yeah, and? My other
So-
necromancer is, like, super goofy. He's literally just like a bald old man. That's
yeah,
secretly
he's
a
bitter old
Scaramans.
man. He's not edgy, he's just old and his voice is fucked.
He do be kinda old, though.
Okay, Skeletor.
God, I fucking
yeah.
love him if he had the Skeletor voice. Alright. The next painting that you were able to see on the wall is that of the Ascendant Insectoid, which is the insect creature in all of its glory, as the entire walls are seemingly painted in radiant and shining gold that sort of quite literally seems to shine as if you were staring into the sun when looking at it. Just being in it, as well as Doxis, just being in its divine presence, you can sense that whatever this thing is was once an extremely powerful godlike being.
I'm gonna assume it's the insectoid. I don't think I know in character what was in the book. I don't think it told anyone,
Yeah.
right?
Not Doxis. Cadavillar, did you tell anybody?
About the book or
Yeah.
No.
Cringe.
Oh, okay, so I'll just look at the insectoid, draw on my book, and let me roll a perception check as always. Is there any traps? And I'm gonna go to the next room.
There do be no traps.
And as soon as I enter the next room, same thing. I'll go perception check for traps.
This time, you do sense a trap. Wait, nope, no you don't. I lied.
So I forget. Was there another room in the altar room? Because I thought that was a dead end.
No, the altar room
Or
was not a
another
dead
door.
end.
Oh, okay.
It
okay, never
opened.
mind then.
The door
Okay, cool.
opened when they melted the gold into the water,
Ah, okay, I see.
casting away the riches into the stream.
Got trapped in Cadavillar.
Let's see here. Is anybody doing anything else other than entering the next room?
Kinda, sorta.
What are you doing?
Who was trapped in the room?
Cadavillar was, but now
Cadavillar
he's out.
was briefly.
I gently stop him and ask, "What did you find in the book?"
Oh, God's prayers. That sort of regimen. Just old notes from a priest.
Interest. And then I throw him into the next room.
All right,
Okay, well, I'll resist.
give me some.
Roll-
Give
roll
me
a
some.
strength check.
Give me some strengths. I'm the DM, sir. Give me your strength now.
Work.
It's not space.
But hit roll on
We'll still roll the
19.
d20, yeah. You don't shove me. Smile.
What?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I forget the total is not displayed at the bottom. Yeah,
Got a
okay.
24.
Yeah, 24 to a 17. He might
Yeah,
actually just chunk you into the room. One moment, please. Sorry, I was eating ice. Y'all ever eat ice?
Nope.
Yeah, sometimes.
Especially when it's really hot.
I think it's pretty fucking good. Need to reset my thingy now. Don't say that.
I guess I should define by throw. It's more kind of
Yeah,
like
it's just kind of like a gentle toss.
right. It's not like I'm physically picking it up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shoving them in front of me into the room.
You're just picking him up, like, just get in there.
Yeah.
Upon stepping into this room, the door behind you was slammed shut with a resounding force, and from above 9 lights will shine down on you with the force of the several suns. The stone at your feet will begin to churn with heat, and the air will begin to bend under the raw heat. Cadavillar, you almost seem to recognize this setting as your old home. However, this feeling will soon fade as the waves ripple through the stones to create 2 statues, one depicting a gargoyle and the other depicting a lamia. And the statues begin to step down from their pedestals and will ready their weapons in a slow but deliberate manner as they initiate combat.
I'm
Alright.
gonna pull out the orb, see if anything happens when I pull out the orb.
Nothing seems to happen.
Doxis runs to the center of the party and readies his weapons.
Alright.
So is there just the statues and nothing else here in this room?
Yeah, it's just the statues.
Okay.
Alright.
Are they using like The axe, sword, tome, and
The Gargoyle wields an axe and a lance, while the Lamia wields a shield and a tome. Wait.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh, wait, sorry. Sword and tome. My bad. Misspoke. And roll me some initiatives.
fucking hell. Every roll that matters, like, roll. Shit. Shit.
Rolls ToSho was a 17. Which was Doxis. Man, that's almost the Doxis. That's almost the exact same as your last initiative roll.
Oh wow.
Buggers.
Buggers. Skull. Eight. Another one that's really close to the old roll. These creatures have...
Oh, just one thing before the battle begins. Were the statues, so I know the locations, were they at the end of the room, at the back of
Yeah,
the room?
they're kind of like on the other side of the room.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
Lamia
set
is on
entrance
the
down.
right, and the Gargoyle is on the left.
Okay, because just asking because ToSho went to the middle. I'm
What?
gonna try to stay as far away as possible from them.
Oh. And, so 6 and 18. Actually, wait. Did it add it anyway? Yeah, it did. Never mind. Da. So 6 and 13.
So, how far away are these guys, by the way? I'm just wondering.
I'd probably say they're about... From you, they're probably about 30 feet across the room.
Okay.
And
I'm
they're,
just making.
for the most part, right next to each other.
Alright, I'm just making sure because I ended up taking protection, so they get disadvantage if they attack like anywhere 5 feet close to it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Within 5, if a creature attacks your ally within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
Yeah.
I just have my initiative sheet open, and I just look at Zorg-Ul, and it's just like in large letters, gold poisoning.
It's all gonna hit him.
Yeah, a giant magnet will pull you.
Gold poisoning. Oh, I wasn't supposed
Oh,
to add their
shit.
HPs. It's my bad. Alright. I'm trying to assume. I assume Zorg-Ul and Doxis are at the front.
I also
Yeah.
don't have 4 HP, I have 10, because I healed, remember?
When did you heal?
When
ToSho
you
healed
had
him.
a short rest.
Yeah, but then he
Yeah.
stabbed you again.
Yeah, but then he healed me, then I also took the short rest.
What? When did this
You
happen?
said... What? It
You
was
get, okay,
literally...
you got stabbed in the shadow room, you short rested, and then you healed.
So that, yeah, I got stabbed in the shadow room from
Yeah.
16 to 3. He healed me for 7 to 10. Then I finished the short rest.
And then you
healed.
healed again,
Oh.
and then you instigated your party and got slashed by the lion
How did
mans.
oh, okay, first off, I didn't
Oh.
instigate that. Yeah, first off, let's get that straight. Second off, he hit me for 6, from 16 down to 10, so I'm at
Okay.
10.
My bad then.
Yeah.
10 HP.
Well, I'm at 24.
Oh, what the fuck? The final D&D session is happening right now, the Moon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Aslan*'s turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And then,
leave it muted here just to see.
I think next week sometime is when he's doing Shattered Crowns, and then
Oh shit.
Terry Bales sometimes like at the end of the next week, I think. Also, I forget.
I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I am sad that I have to miss a bit of it tonight, but it's fine.
I ain't gonna miss it all on Saturday because I'm gonna have to move really quick.
Oh damn.
Why am I
Right.
at 24 HP?
I
What?
hit you with the thing.
Yeah.
Wait, who? No, not ToSho, right? Who's speaking?
Doxis is at 23. Cadavillar should be at 10.
Thought I was at 20 HP.
Oh, him. On your sheet, it says 24. Yeah.
24.
Because you haven't taken damage and you rehealed. It says 19 out of 24. Am I wrong about that?
I thought my max was 20.
Then why does it say 24 on your sheet?
Did you? Yeah, there's no way you couldn't have. So.
I'll lower it to 20, I guess. Alright. The Gargoyle will step up and take a swing at Doxis. Will be 80-20 plus. Find this. Plus 3. That'll miss. Doxis.
Alright. It's time. Doxis slashes his weapon, and also can I cast Divine Smite?
I'm pretty sure you cast Divine Smite after the hit.
Yeah,
Alright.
on the hit.
That's what I meant. But yeah, cool.
Nodders.
Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot to ask. Right now, for example, I don't have any class features, and focus shot is 1d4 per class feature. Since I don't have any class features, does that mean I don't roll any 1d4?
I know. It's an
or-
additional 1d4 per class feature.
Okay, so base
Yeah.
1. Ready? Okay.
What was it doing again? Oh yeah, 12. That will be insufficient. Cadavillar.
Alright, are the constructs within 5 feet of each other?
Not anymore.
Okay, then I will cast Toll the Dead on the closest one.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw.
Dead.
Oh, did you nerf the Crystal Coalescence then?
What? Oh, I don't think I've nerfed it yet. I think it's still uber broken. Okay, this is
Yeah.
D20. Unfortunate.
Uh.
Give me the damage.
Alrighty, that's a D8. It hasn't been damaged, right? Yeah?
No.
Yeah, so D8. 2 points of necrotic damage.
Big rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely massive. Alright. Zorg-Ul.
Oh, right. The Gargoyle is within 30 feet, right?
That's correct.
I dash and gore rush.
Alright. I forget. Is that flat damage? Or do you have to roll for the attack for it?
I am unsure. It never actually said
And
when I read.
I want to say it's just damage. But I'm going to check real quick. I'm checking. I'm fucking checking. Okay. Oh. It's after you use the dash action. So you're
Yeah,
going to
he
do that?
said he'd do that.
I'm
Alright.
dashing to.
Oh. Additionally, you have to move at least 20 feet. So you're attacking the Gargoyle or you're attacking the Lamia? Because I assumed you were at the front of the party.
20 feet.
Oh, who took damage so
I
far?
got
I love
The one closest, that was the Lamian one, right? That went first, or was it the Gargoyle one?
The Gargoyle went first. And then the
Okay, so-
Gargoyle... Essentially, the Gargoyle went in, and is essentially kind of like in front of the entire party right now, and attacked Loxis. And then He's like probably about within 5 to 10 feet of Zorg-Ul right now.
Yeah, so the Gargoyle one has taken so far 2 points of necrotic damage, and I think that's it.
Lami is
Okay.
undamaged and is on the other side of the field. So Zorg-Ul, what are you doing again?
If Gargoyle is within 5 feet, I misunderstood that. I am dashing to the Lamia.
Dash the Lamia. And that is 1d6 plus your
Gorla.
strength modifier.
Also,
Give me the roll to hit.
Oh, 2 hit?
It does have a roll to hit.
Damn.
So it's still an attack. Ooh, wait.
Oh, he rolled
you
just a 20.
No, he didn't roll the D.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Unlucky. Just roll
Not
a
bad.
20. Just do it again.
Did what?
D20.
Unfortunate. That'll miss.
Damn. Oh, well, that's fun.
Unlucky. Bono.
Is the Lamia top left or top right?
Lamia is top right. She's probably I would say she's probably like directly in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bottom left to go further away possible from her,
Alright.
and I'm gonna fire on her.
Give me the hit.
Fuck, it was one. Okay.
And then that should be far enough away to get the 2d10. Methinks.
This is my dexterity, right? My plus.
It's d20 plus your dexterity plus your modifier. But that'll hit anyway.
And all
So,
the damage.
Give me the damage. Alright, 2d10, and then that's plus your dex modifier.
Oh, my dex modifier is +5. I didn't know I had a dex modifier. I don't think I
15.
have a dex modifier on the attack.
It's a ranged attack, so you do.
Oh, I see. So 15 damage?
Yep.
Ooh.
15 to the Lamia.
Damn.
Alright, John.
Okay. I'm going to attack the Gargoyle.
Alright. Hit him with it.
Wait, I forgot what's the rapier again? D8?
Yes, I believe so. D8, and then it's a dex weapon. Dude, the Lost Odyssey OC is an absolute banger.
True.
Alright, that'll hit.
That- Fuck, I need to finish that game.
D8 plus some numbers. Ooh, 11 damage.
On the Gargoyle or Lamia?
On the Gargoyle.
17 HP.
There we go. There's currently a Minotaur man's on me.
Yes, there
Let's
is.
see here. Man, there's literally 2 characters in this entire party that don't have like 17 AC. That's scary. Do here. I guess I'll just slash.
The good thing is I can do Fashion Souls because I don't get any armor bonus.
+3. Oh,
Oof.
that's a crit.
What?
Ow. Okay. This can't kill him. This physically can't kill him. Yeah. Even if I max roll this. Okay!
And it was an actual.
Alright, that's 22 damage on Zorg-Ul.
Oh, he's 4 HP.
Youch.
August.
Alright. And now it's the Gargoyle's turn. Seeing that his companion is danger, he will use an unidentified ability to make a ranged attack.
Oh shit! I'm forgetting to do checks on the the battles.
Give me one.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
We have to identify the abilities. We're forgetting to do that.
Unfortunate. And Zorg-Ul will fall. Zorg-Ul is down. Doxis.
Wait, did that do damage
wait.
to him?
Doxis, you have Protector, right?
Yeah.
Or, is it an enemy within 5 feet, or does your ally have to be within 5 feet?
It's an enemy within 5 feet, I believe.
Alright, would you like to use your reaction to make that attack roll with disadvantage?
What am I casting? Sure.
You're not casting anything,
Yeah.
you're using your
You're just using the
fighting
ability.
style.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Alright. I will now roll that at disadvantage. Okay! Let me make sure this isn't rigged. Ooh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's unfortunate. Alright, Doxis, it's your turn.
Maybe he rolls a 20 here.
Mhm.
Get a nat 20.
Doxis, filled with rage after his miss, decides to strike once more.
I'll repost the HPs. That'll hit. Give me the juiciest hit you got.
Okay, I gotta type this out real quick.
Oh,
I can do multiple rolls at once, right?
Mhm.
you can,
Okay,
as far as I know. Man, I just found out that my state lifted the mask mandate. I hate living in this state. Jesus Christ.
should I have done a plus?
Oh, apparently you can't. Wait, what's the extra 2d8 for?
It's for Divine
Smite.
Smite. 'cause it's,
Oh, okay.
2d8.
So that is 11 damage. Meaty hits! 6 HP left on the Gargoyle. Cadavillar.
Well, did he add your strength modifier to the hit? Doesn't look like it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not.
This is why you add your modifiers! Oh my God. It's a plus...
If you don't remember.
It's a plus 4 or 5, right?
It's plus
Plus-
5, so
Yeah, it was plus 5 earlier, so.
So,
So 1
1
HP.
1 HP.
1 HP on the Gargoyle.
Alright, now are they within 5 feet of each other since the Lamia is kind of engaged?
The Lamia is on the other side of the map, yo.
She still hasn't
Yeah.
moved?
No.
She
Zorg-Ul
locked with
rushed
the Minotaur.
Like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
Zorg-Ul rushed in, got crit stabbed, and then got blasted with magical magic.
Right, okay. I'd like the Gargoyle has literally 1 HP, so...
Stab him. Hit him with your staff.
Punch her.
Do it!
Punch the Gargoyle.
Battle Wizard!
I'm gonna use, Chill Touch
Coward.
on it.
Literal coward. Give me the roll.
That's 10.
That is insufficient.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Zorg-Ul. Death saving throw. D20 plus your constitution modifier. Oh, that'll succeed. Alright. 1 save on you. Bono.
One thing that I don't know, since I never played, does class features count as spell slots? So if I use a class feature, it
No.
wastes it?
Class features do not count as spell slots, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so I can use them. Okay, I'm gonna use then Crystal Coalescence, and I'm gonna use my Greater Healing Potion on Zorg-Ul on the shots.
As you do not have deft hands, you will have to take your turn to put that on it.
Oh, I see, so I can use only on next turn.
Yeah. You'd be essentially prepping
so-
it for next turn.
Okay, I'm gonna prep it for next turn.
Alright.
And I'm already at the corner of the room, so I can do anything.
Alright. You're already in the corner of the room, essentially.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
That's
now
it.
have... You are now imbued... Your shots are now imbued with healing. Anything you shoot will be healed for that amount.
So how does this work? I have to roll 4d4 plus 4, and the result I multiply by 2.
I will say, probably not, because I need to rework how that works. Because that's uber broken. But
Should
yeah, just
probably be-
when you shoot, it'll be 4d4 plus 4 healing.
I would, if I never played it, but if I had to say something, I would make maybe instant and half the effect would be probably good.
I mean, Crystal Coalescence, it's essentially kind of like a thing where you're loading it into the crystal, and essentially you get it instantly when you get Deft Hands at level 5. So you get it anyway. I don't know. Either way, John.
Because we did the math right, level 15, I think it's 16 the times of the potency of the potion. It's insane.
Jesus Christ. By the way, John,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Stab the gargoyle.
I attack the gargoyle.
1 HP. Will he endure? That'll hit. He's at 1 HP, but just give me the roll for the sake of being cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright. And the gargoyle will crumble to dust. Alright. That's the Lamia's turn. Cadavillar, where are you on the map right now?
You're muted.
Apologies, in the back, behind everyone.
Alright, so I probably wouldn't be able to reach you with a shot. That's a lot of high AC targets that I don't want to deal with. Unfortunate for me. I guess I'm going to slither probably down into the right, towards Bono. Reposition myself over there. So I'm probably about 20 feet away from the kill group. Doxis.
How far am I from the
The Lamia?
yeah, from Lamia?
You're probably about 20 feet away.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to Lamia and go to attack.
Alright. Unfortunate. Raising your blade on high, you attempt to swing down on the Lamia, but you will parry your blow with the sword. Alright, Cadavillar.
Alright, Lamia hasn't been damaged yet, yeah?
She has. Let me read
I
Oh,
did
okay.
15
Yeah, let me
damage on her.
repost.
Oh, right, you shot her. Okay, yeah, so then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. I'd like her to make a wisdom save.
Toll the dead. Literally just dead on the ground. Unfortunate. Give me the
Alrighty,
damage.
D12.
Just crit the magic. Do it now.
4 points of necrotic damage.
Unfortunate. Rolls are
Wait, did
really
Zorg-Ul
low this
die?
session. That's crazy.
Yep.
Alright, Zorg-Ul. Death saving throw. Ah, that's terrifying. Okay, that's 2 fails. One more.
Save him.
Wait, hold on. You don't add your con mod to death saving throws. They're flat.
Ah, I didn't know that.
That's a natural 1. That's 2 fails as well.
Yep. That's terrifying. Oh
So
god.
did he fail the first one?
No, he did not. He rolled a 16.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
so you have 2 fails, 1 success.
Bono.
Can I fail the heal, the Colossus shots?
No. As he is downed, your attacks auto hit.
Oh, so
Well,
I'm just
actually,
gonna...
that's not right. They're normal attacks, because prone targets have advantage, or ranged attacks have disadvantage against prone targets.
Why? That's dumb. Alright, I guess
Because
roll to
you're
hit.
laying down. Yeah.
So roll to hit, sure?
Yeah. And apparently with disadvantage.
Well, no,
On
it
the-
would equal out because he's incapacitated, so all attacks have advantage, but he's
Okay.
also prone, so
Just
it's just
roll
a
it, I
normal roll.
D20 plus 5 then?
It's a giant Minotaur on the ground. Yeah, D20 plus 5, that'll hit.
This is 16. Yeah, his AC. Okay.
D20 plus 5, and then plus your modifier that you forgot to add, the proficiency. You always add that to your accuracy. So that will be a D20 plus 7. Which will be 18.
Well, also, it
So,
depends, because there's no attacks that heal, well, I guess there is. It depends. Yeah, there is, actually. Never mind. Because there's, like,
Oh,
certain...
so it's a
odd
plus
ones.
7, my roll for
Yeah.
attack. Oh, nice.
And that'll hit him.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, that will heal Zorg-Ul for 13 health. He's back in the fight. He's not dead.
oh, when I go back to the normal shot, am I full ammo again?
When you reload your weapon. Which you have
Okay.
taken 2 shots now, so I believe you have 2 more.
Oh, so, okay, so I'm actually just using a normal ammo when I'm using that shot. Okay, understand.
Right now, you still have 2 more healing shots, because that's how Crystal Coalescence works. It changes the rest of your ammo into that type of shot.
Just gonna shoot my own head. That would be a...
Persona!
Okay.
John! Summon your persona now.
Oh, I can be a support with a musketeer. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, John, your turn.
Give me all the potions. I'm gonna turn my musket into like a squirt gun. Put a
John?
potion above it.
Hello.
Hello.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Pay attention. This is math class with high stakes.
No, not math class. How far away am I from the thing?
Probably about 20 feet. You're in distance. To run up and attack him.
Yeah, run up and attack.
Give me the roll. D20 plus 4, and then that should be a plus 2 because it's an attack roll and you add your proficiency to it. But an 8 will still be insufficient.
Yeah.
Alright, Salamia's turn. Who is near me? I'm trying to think of positioning right now. Bono's in the corner. There's a giant Minotaur, like, up north of me. There's a giant lion man in my face. I assume Cadavillar is, like, right behind Leonin. In range.
Definitely in as far back as possible, quite literally.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be the same distance as me.
I mean, if you're in your casting range, I'm probably in mine, actually. I'm gonna throw some stuff at you.
Alright.
Can I make this at disadvantage, because I assume you're using your reaction, Doxis?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay. Alright, I miss. Doxis.
Doxis attacks.
Repost, that'll hit. Hit him with the big damage. And that's plus your strength modifier. That's exactly 13.
Sorry. And then
The limit had 11 health.
Yep. And
Oh,
that.
it only had 11.
Yeah, it only had 11. That battle will conclude.
Can I just walk to them after the battle is over and shoot 2 people to heal them?
Yeah, you could just shoot some bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal then Cadavillar and Zorg-Ul, I guess.
Alright, 2d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. That's a lot of 4s.
It do
You
be
said
That's for
4d4.
Cadavillar. And
Little full heal.
now
cannon.
for Zorg-Ul.
Blah blah. Blah blah. Oh my god, that's an exact full heal. Nice. Alright.
Yeah.
And I reload, looking cool.
He's so cool. Look,
Whoa.
he's a gamer. Alright.
Cadavillar will go inspect will search the construct's corpse, basically. Just mostly he's inspecting them though to see if there's anything of note on them.
What essentially they did is they crumbled away into dust and then into the sand that are on the floor.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Thus you have cleared yet another room. And the path forward.
Oh, so what is the health of everyone? Just so I put it here.
I will. Oh wait.
Try to keep track of the
Let
health.
me remove those failed death saving throws. Doxis is at 23 HP, Cadavillar is at 16, Zorg-Ul is at 26, Bone is at 25, and John's at 24. Essentially, everybody's topped off.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm gonna play my guy as a support. He's actually decent at healing.
Literally playing Ana. Let's get. How long have we been playing, by the way? 2 hours.
Hour and a half.
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
All right.
We're right on 2 hours right now.
Yep.
We do be continuing.
This
Right.
gold poison has me worried. Can someone do an investigation on me?
Well, if it's
a
a poison,
medicine.
we can just cure it soon, but not
It's a
now.
medicine check.
Have to get a giant magnet.
Try to just guide the gold through
The
my
real
gut.
question is, do you want to cure it?
Oh. I don't know if that's a question.
Because you don't know the
You
effects
don't?
yet. That was magic gold water. You don't know what that does.
Yeah, we'll become
It
the.
could kill you. It could also
Okay.
turn you into a golden Minotaur.
Yeah, you can become like the
Yeah.
Terminator, like the T-1000.
He's so fucking
Yeah, Cadavillar will proceed forward.
I'm gonna examine the bodies to see if there is anything special on the statues.
There aren't any. The bodies are gone. Right. And the door ahead opens. And I assume you all just go into the hall.
Mhm.
Yep.
This hall, the painting is of a massive lamia and a massive gargoyle. The gargoyle having 4 arms and 4 legs and massive wings, and a face similar to that of the sort of like Oni demon. And the lamia having 4 arms herself, as well as angelic wings, holding a tome, a spear, a blade, and an axe. And then both of them are depicted as being what seems to be twin gods of the ocean, as tides and storm rage around them, as they appear to be locked in duel.
Alright.
Did we kill like We obviously didn't kill someone similar to them because they seem like weaker versions of them.
Well, we
they
didn't.
all-
We killed statues of them. We killed constructs.
No, did they have 4 arms? I don't think they had 4 arms.
They did.
They did? Oh, okay.
Nodders.
We killed them.
So fucking cool.
Alright, we...
And I'm gonna roll, as always, perception to see if there are any traps on the hallway.
Your trap rolls are actually like god tier.
Yeah, the only one that mattered, I rolled a 5, I think.
And it's so sad because there's no traps.
And as
On
soon
this
as I enter
floor.
the next room, the same thing.
Oh my god. He's so cool. So fucking
Please let there be traps, so it's a useful roll.
I will say, Wicked is like my favorite Twitch emote right now. It's so good.
It's really fucking good.
I fucking
First time I
love
saw
it.
was on Poke's chat. That made me laugh.
I need to watch both. I haven't checked out his stream.
The Bog dance streams are great.
Yeah, he plays RP really different from other people. He legit just drives his bike around.
He's fucking gaming, dude. Alright. The room you enter into next is much simpler than the last. A plain stone room with two massive pendulums strapped to the ceiling, seemingly kept for all eternity from colliding with one another. Along the walls, however, are signs of else. Battle that seems to break seemingly plain room's demeanor. Scorch of fire here, slash march there, and even some parts of the wall appear to have been eroded by acid. And each of the pendulums is held up by straps.
Are they like bladed pendulums, or are they just like large, like clock
They're like
pendulums?
two giant sticks with like really big balls on the end of them. Is I guess how I would
Okay.
describe them.
Like wrecking balls?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Like a bone.
Yeah.
And they're swinging, but not hitting each other by what they're in
They're
the
not
sun.
swinging.
They're not swinging.
strapped to the
They are.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, I
they're
see.
stuck.
And if you were to cut the things, then they would collide within one another.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna ask, I'm just gonna shoot the straps of both pendulums.
As the pendulums come crashing down, upon cutting down the two pendulums, they will instantly swing and collide together, creating a horrific resonance that resembles a cacophony of screaming beasts. The orbs of the two pendulums begin to merge and melt into one another, into the shape of an amalgamation of a beast, a chimera. The creature has two heads, one of a wolf and another of a lion. It has the body of a wyvern and a long snake-headed tail. It will shake itself for a moment before realizing it has been freed, and will take its gaze to the party. It will speak telepathically to all of you.
Who ventures into the maze, and who dares to free me? State your names and purpose.
My name is Bono.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. I just imagine it's just like a guy in a John Deere hat. It's like a farmer. It's like, yeah, I'm John. How are you?
I imagine that meme, it's an honest day's work, that meme of the farmer.
Cadavillar will simply say telepathically back, information.
I've never met a man named Information before. Interesting names you folk have in this time.
May I ask your name?
One more, please, as I forgot it, because I'm dumb.
My name is Anolan.
Can you write it in chat? Just so I always write it correct.
Not to be confused with Anola.
Okay.
I am the memory of he who was once the Beast King. The one I believe you now know as Mechanus.
Let me just read it here. Oh, I don't have the information, so...
The Beast King. Can you tell us more about that?
He was a creator of life before the corruption came, and before it spread even further with the Golden Pantheon. He was one of the original creators of this realm, before he fell into the clutches of the witch Ubiquita. A lying snake she is, just as kin to her kind. I must thank you for freeing me at last. I will offer you passage into the next room, as well as my blessing.
Right. And Enelin will wave his hand, and those of you who have expended abilities as well as spell slots will now have them restored.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And before we go to the next room, I'm gonna ask,
Anything else I can do to help you?
I'm afraid that is all, young traveler. Though I can sense you have a good heart. You will make it far in this vast expanse of hell. I can be certain of that much.
Right. And he will begin to make his way out of the maze.
will he be considered a patron?
He would not be. He is simply a monster. A chimera, to be specific. Which is
Just
not
because I
a creature
I
that is
have- I have some categories here, and I have a category patrons and monsters, just so I know where to put him.
He would be. Remember how we talked about how Sout has like abominations?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he would be classified as. In at least modern time sense. Back in the days of Enola, aka Mechanus, he would simply be a beast.
Out of character, Cadavillar already knew about this Chimera, right, on the book.
Yep. Well,
Trying
I
to
know
find-
that the Beast King was a figure worshipped. I did not know that they were mechanists. But
Doxis says, as I remember from my writing and teachings, Ubiquit is usually regarded highly. What did she do?
Are you asking?
Seems-
Oh.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's
It
just
seems
a question.
that all people tell you may not be the truth. Unsurprising.
Yeah, she's lawful good. It's weird.
Cadavillar will continue forward.
I'm also gonna go continue forward. I'm just gonna bow to the Chimera before leaving.
Right. Who is the first person to enter the next room? Actually, wait. I have to do the painting stuff. Alright. Next painting that you see up on the walls are of sprawling landscapes. Hills, possibly ancient cities as well, all overshadowed by a massive animalistic beast of a king. Not just a chimera, but a sort of perfect accumulation of every part of a sort of beast, is how I would describe it. A chimera is normally flawed in its creation, as it is normally kind of like stitched together, rushed, and hasted. However, the being that you see before you is, by quite definition, perfect in the flesh. And it is presiding all over the entirety of the land, with many other smaller beasts at its heels.
I will assume as Annalyn.
No, this is Enola.
Anola, I assume. So it's the even older king beast.
The Beast King. Enolan is simply a sort of, I guess you would call him like a memory of Enola.
Maybe that was Mechanus' name before he became Mechanus.
Whoa. Okay, that makes sense now. I was a little confused for a second.
That's extremely common, especially with like modern mythologies for modern mythologies for gods to take on a bunch of different names depending on who worships them.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna draw and go to the next room. And as always,
Who's the first person to step in?
Cadavillar will purposely wait for the two bigger ones to step in.
He's so
cool! But only when checking for traps. Pepe hands.
I will step in just at a slight
Alright.
jog.
Zorg-Ul, as you enter the room, 1 moment please, as my ear is being an ear. And it itched. I had to scratch it. Alright. As you enter the room, your vision will begin to swim. The world around you becomes dull before fading into an inky blackness. And just as it does so, you hear various mechanisms click and a lock open up. You hear grinding stone against stone, and in front of you, you feel extreme heat. A sharp sound of bubbling pierces the air. In front of you, you can hear pieces of the room fall away and burn in the below heat. And then you hear an all too familiar sound of steel striking the stone with heavy intention. And you are entirely blind.
Does Cadavillar hear this too?
Cadavillar does not hear this, and he does not see any of the things that are being heard, and the room just looks perfectly normal.
So I am...
From outside, at least.
So for what it looks like to us, he stepped in and then just kind of like locked up.
Yeah. Zorg-Ul?
I will
not recommend going in there.
I will yell out, is anyone there?
Well?
Complete silence.
Well, do we hear?
Yeah, you hear him. Because you guys aren't in the room, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, ToSho, you're in the room?
No, I'm not. I'm just...
Dang it, Doxis!
I'm in the room because I checked for traps.
Right. Then you would be experiencing the exact same thing that Zorg-Ul is.
So I can't see anything ahead of me. Would be something like this.
Entirely blind. All you have to guide you is your sense of hearing.
And smell if you're an animal.
Yeah, and touch.
I'm gonna bang my musket on the ground to see if I can hear anything different.
Ground below, your musket clanks against the stone.
So it's actually stone. It's not a metal, the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can post the description again.
No, I understood. I just wanted to see if it was like a metal ground.
Noticing that something is obviously wrong with the room, Doxis tries his best to run in and grab Bono and Zorg.
Alright, the moment you run into the room, you experience the exact same blindness, and you are caught grasping at open air.
I go prone.
He's so cool.
And I go prone and slowly use my fingertips to feel ahead. Slowly. Very slowly.
Alright. So you're just continuing along?
I didn't say I moved. I said my fingertips slowly went in front of me and felt it out.
The ground ahead of you appears to be solid, as well as the ground that you sounded like fell away also appears to be solid.
I'm gonna slowly tiptoe towards the clanking sounds.
Right. As you take your steps across the bridge, you begin to hear a slow ticking sound begin to weave itself into the din of the room. At first, it is quiet and slow, but as you go further into the room, it gets faster and faster, and before you're able to turn around, you are a massive blast on either side of you, seemingly isolating you on the stone bridge. The sound you hear sounds like your party members falling into the heat below.
Can only he hear that?
Yes, as he went along the bridge.
So just these two dudes walked into the room and then just basically like stopped moving, and then one dropped to the floor and started like using his fingertips to feel out.
Yep, that's what it looks like happened. John and Cadavillar are the only ones I believe that are outside the room at the moment.
Yeah. Doxis is gonna. Wait, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Cadavillar is going to. I have no doubt that a similar fate would befall us should we go forward.
Yeah, so I'm staying here.
As they're having this conversation, I stand back up and jump as far as I can to
Right.
the other side of the room.
You jump as far as you can, and you experience the same thing that Bono did.
Did
Like
this?
where at?
I was just
how-
gonna ask if after the explosion, if the ticking stopped or if it's
The
just
ticking would have
faster.
stopped, yes. And also,
Can
you
we
do
get-
not hear your ally jump.
And how? Damn, I can't see anything, so I have no idea where I am. I proceed to just walk across.
Alright. You walk across, and the blindness will lift. As you look behind you, the room is clear. And it seems that nothing actually happened. You see your allies kind of still struggling with it, and the door behind you is open.
What I would do is I was gonna slowly go back to where I heard the explosion, carefully.
It was on both sides
Sure.
of you. It was like being on the center of a bridge, and then both sides of the bridge kind of like collapsing,
Yeah,
and you're
I
just
would
left in
go
the center.
to one of the sides. If it's like it's left or right, or is it front and back?
It's front and
Or-
back.
Okay, I will continue going forward where the
Mm.
explosion was.
The same thing that happened to Zorg-Ul happens to you. Your vision will begin to
Oh.
clear, and as you look back, you realize that nothing actually happened.
Okay.
Uh,
What happens if I go back? Do I return to darkness?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go out of the darkness, pull out my rope, and try to toss my rope to the people still inside.
Before he does, I stop him and I try shouting across to see if our members can hear us. Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
Yes, are you insane or dead?
I'm going to ignore his snide remark. We will toss you a rope because you will go blind by entering the room. You will follow the rope to us. Any objections?
Can I see the end of the room from where I'm standing? Not
Yeah.
in the room?
You can see him on the other
Alright.
side of the room.
Cadavillar will just kind of like straighten his back a little bit, kind of like keep his right claws to the ground and just walk forward and not stop.
Alright. You walk forward, and you hear the sounds. You hear the explosions and the clanking of steel as if guillotines are falling from the sky to chop you along your path. Do you halt?
No, he just walks forward.
Alright. You make it to the other side.
And I just follow his lead.
Alright. And I'm pretty sure that's everybody?
no, I'm still in the.
Yeah.
Doxis is
Doxis.
just chilling.
All right, so
You would have heard the exchange as well, by the way.
Doxis just does a beeline run to the end.
He's so brave.
He
He's
has
so
no
cool.
time for this.
I fucking love Wicked, dude. It's such a good emote. You have cleared that trial.
Nice. I'm just gonna start my rope again.
As you enter in the next room, this depiction is of mountains. And sitting atop one mountain is a massive, one-eyed monster with horns on its head that seems to be gazing out into the distance. Almost as if it isn't truly looking at anything, but is instead gazing past it. For context, out of character, it is a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Can we see
nodders.
the eye, or is he?
You can
his
see the
back
eye.
turned?
You can see the eye.
Okay.
I roar with laughter and go up and start climbing it.
Okay, you climb. You
Picture?
This is the hallway, right? Not the
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hallway, and there's a picture.
This is a hallway, yo. There aren't actual mountains.
I just
Calm down, dude. It's just a drawing.
I imagine the scene on Split where the guy just climbs the wall.
I love mountains.
He's so fucking cool.
I love mountains.
Oh my god.
And as always, the classic. Did 20 plus 4. Let's check for traps here. Oh, finally a bad roll.
Finally, a nat 1.
And as soon as I enter the next room, I'm gonna check for traps.
You sense a trap. The trap is that there are no traps.
Cadavillar will continue forward.
He do be
Roll.
continuing.
Also,
Alright, Cadavillar.
I'm always gonna stay at the entrance, so
This one might be something to your liking. A single beast lies in the room's center. A sleeping wyvern that seems to be deep in thought, rather than sleep. Around it are various tomes and books that pile into the ceiling.
A wyvern, you say, that is not sleeping.
It's kind of like deep in thought.
it's meditating.
He'll turn around to like the party and say, "Don't provoke it." And then he will step forward, approaching the creature, and he's gonna get like 10 feet away from it. He's not gonna touch anything,
He casts Firewall.
and he is going to say a greeting in Draconic.
Right. He will greet you back.
He speaks to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greetings, my fellow dragon. How goes the prophecy? Has it been fulfilled yet?
No. I seek means to do so here.
Means of
Is this-
fulfilling the prophecy. I do know that the creature of prophecy is sealed within this dungeon, but it is near the bottom. I'm afraid as you stand, you will not be able to reach it. Though, if you would like, I may test your mettle, and your wits as well.
I would deny or kindly refuse for now, although we may return.
Very well. Come back when you are ready to answer my questions. And he will return to his state of deep thought.
Was any of the party able to understand this?
If
Nope.
you understand Draconic.
Yeah, if you understand Draconic, you would have. Does anybody else in the party understand?
Nope.
Or not understand, approach?
Yes, I do.
I'm just
Wait.
sitting at the entrance.
I approach, arms wide open, a grin on my face.
The creature will respond to you as well. Greetings, human. Have you come for knowledge, as your friend has as well?
I do not come for knowledge, but merely for the fun of adventure and making new friends.
The dragon will chuckle to itself. I see. In your adventure, you must have come across answers as well. Then if you would behest me as so, I would like to ask you a riddle.
Wait.
Right. Who is thee who devours, but only drinks? He who fears the glow of the universe, but embraces its castaway light. Do you know the nature of the king of deceit? The nature of the first devil?
Cadavillar will give a tentative thought and then
Can you post
say,
it on chats, the riddle?
Oh, yeah, I'll post it in chat. One moment, please.
He will ask, "Am I allowed to answer?
You may.
Is it the darkness?"
I'm afraid it is not.
Is it a vampire?
Correct, my total friend. He will applaud you with a sort of Dragonian golf clap, and then he will speak another riddle. Who is he who sees not the world of which he walks, but knows its every secret? He who drags the living far past their graves, but refuses to walk among them. Tell me the nature of the fallen elf, the nature of the faceless amalgam.
Also, I know this is a bad time, but can we get ready to wrap it up a bit soon?
Yeah, I was planning to wrap it up after this
Okay.
room. And then we'll...
When your 7 intelligence is really kicking in.
Hold on. It's definitely Let me look.
He do be doing though.
It's in there.
I'm
It's
thinking
definitely-
of a necromancer, but I don't think it is.
It's one of the things, one of the worshipped figures from the tome. I just need to find where I put that in my notes.
Oh, I have here. I have the monster on the mountains. I have the massive lemon gargoyle. I have the ascendant insectoid. But I think it's the gigantic beast, the Chimera like the amalgamation by multiple beasts. What I have
Yeah.
here.
I would try that.
As you speak the Chimera's name, the dragon will shake its head. I'm afraid you are mistaken. As this wisdom is beyond your time, and even the gods you worship's time, I shall give you 2 more chances. Oh, where do you go?
Mocha.
I think 2 people dropped Deadrixc and
Oh, my party.
oh shit, he has to go.
Oh, shit.
So do we do this next week or?
Yeah, I suppose that I will call it there.
We shall
Feels
answer
good.
the riddle soon.
I cannot. I thought you were gonna ask me for the answer to the riddle.
Nah.
I will give a hint, though. All of these are related to the things on the paintings that you have seen so far.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the actual elf we saw. The single throne with an elf sitting on it, throne of a misty shadows with a long scepter. Multiple creatures, weird looking, surrounded. I think it's probably this one. It's was the next thing I would say, but the problem is I don't know his name.
I think
would-
I think Cadavillar learned his name,
Yeah.
right?
Cadavillar's the only one that knows it, because he's a nerd that won't share his information with the party. Which I
He
think
got
is
it,
cringe.
He
But
got
either
it
way-
on the book, right?
I thank you guys for playing with me. I hope wasn't too bad of a DM this session.
Mm,
Oh, it's really good.
yeah, it was really good.
That was great.
I'm fucking the master of traps, and there are no fucking traps.
Not on the first floor. I'll say that there
was
are
only
not...
one. There was only one room with traps, and it was a bad roll. It was the one with the 2 statues.
I will say, the first floor, I kind of designed it to just be like an easy sort of test floor to see how the party goes about puzzles, how the party reacts to one another, how the party just does things. And I think I got the information that I would like. So I'm going to be utilizing that against you going forward.
Okay.
Yes.
I know what I'm gonna do next. Since I don't know the name of the elf, at least since I'm drawing the things, I'm just gonna show the drawing to the dragon.
9.
I pretty much rethought Doxis' character, and I just like, I'm just gonna do like
Doom.
religious zealot doom guy.
Just the Doom guy. He's so fucking cool.
Yeah, I wanted to be really smart, but also just think switch strength first.
Yeah. I will say, Try watching A Coming a Kill. The character in that show, Sari Ubiquitous, is like almost exactly the character you wanted to play. Either way, I've been yapping over the deadline of the video, of the VOD that nobody watches. Thank you for watching, person that doesn't watch. Thank you for playing my players. You're all extremely cool.